one I'm too familiar with.
We are back. So we're just waiting for Ernesto to join us, and yeah.
Yeah, birthday boy's late. He's being belated.
He has to check he's being belated. He's checking his email. So yeah, what did you think? It was
that's a good
what song? What song did you think you liked the most from all that?
Well, probably Exciter. That's the one I know the most.
That's the one you know the most?
Yeah.
I think you like all that Killer Dwarf stuff.
Yeah, I need to listen to them. I'll try out one of their albums tomorrow.
Again, I think they're kind of in that vein where they weren't heavy enough to be like a thrash band or like a really heavy band.
Yeah, there's commerciality there. I mean, they could have been.
And so they're kind of in this weird, but they got lumped in as a hair band.
Yeah, I don't really hear that.
But they were just
heavier than that, you know.
But they weren't glam at all. Like, yeah, we're just saying how like Killer Dwarfs Ernesto got lumped in as like a hair, as a hair band, but they're not at all. Like they would just rip jeans and no shirts. They weren't really a glam band at all. Like musically, I guess a little bit, but they just kind of got tossed into that category unfairly. So
yeah.
I think they were more on like the Dawkins side, if that's like a heaviness aspect.
Yeah, I could hear a little Dawkins in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavier than like some of the glam stuff.
Yeah. But like their image was not glam whatsoever. Like I said, they were they went out with Maiden, so like.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have Dawkins going out with Maiden.
No. Where'd the birthday boy go? Founder of Lost Metal.
Like this.
Maybe he's getting his CD. See, this I've never heard. I've heard this band gets mentioned so many times. I've never listened to them.
Oh, it's a great album, man.
He's serving cake later.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, you got loud. Holy crap.
Sorry. No, it's because they were calling me on my phone, and I didn't want to answer it right now.
Oh, okay.
Talk about
it's just my brother. Not important.
So the next band is Trouble. I've heard this band get talked about all the time. I've never listened to their music. So
good stuff, man.
Be cool to hear this. This is just true heavy metal at its finest, from what people have said. Cool album cover.
Very Sabbath influence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you've heard of them, Logan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard them talked about on all these music channels. I've just never band I've really.
That's the reason I got into them. Yeah, Pete talking about them.
Just a band from London, Ontario. No.
Rick Rubin
that
album, right? I think.
Okay, so where are they from? Trouble. They're American, right?
Yeah.
From Florida, I think. Or are they?
Florida. Do you know where that's from?
They are Florida. Okay. Florida. I thought so. I think I looked that up. Yeah. And what year is this?
90. Right?
99. I mean, 1990.
So they formed in 1978. So this is a later release.
This is kind of the one everybody says is like their, I don't know. What do you think, Ernesto? Like the bigger album?
I think it's their breakout album because it was their most commercial.
Yeah. Right.
And because
I would really like the stuff earlier, probably like Psalm 9.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is the album that everybody would talk about, like in MTV and all that stuff. And, you know.
Yeah,
so this was just self-titled then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And the song is At the End of My Days, D-A-Z-E days.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Florida, and 5-piece. Yeah. Pretty cool album cover. You know they're going to be heavy looking at this. So.
Yeah.
This is the album cover here. Oh, there we go. No lyrics for this one, but it's you know it's going to be heavy when you look at that they're going to be a heavy metal band. So.
Eric Wagner was a great singer, and
So Trouble. Trouble is the band, and the song is At the End of My Days. So we're going to play this one and enjoy.
So lonely because we can't see where the quiet winds live. Streets
Grammarly helped. I have to finish writing this paper.
Get that off the screen.
Great stuff.
Skip this crap.
I think I'm right about that, though, right? Didn't some of the guys form the Skull after Eric died? Or I guess Eric was a part of the Skull, it looks like. I'm reading about it.
It says Eric just did vocals, so not the guitar. So you said the guitar player also died?
Well, I thought he was.
No, he's just the vocalist.
Okay.
Yeah. Webby.
Thanks, Webb.
Mr. Van Diver.
Yeah. Diving in them bands, Webb, all the time. I tell you. Yeah, Trouble, I think Sydney would really like Psalm 9. It sounds like it's a biblical album, but it's not.
But it's got that doom, that doom sound.
Well, these guys, that's the big thing. They're kind of like one of the originators of that sound, after like Sabbath.
So this next one surprised me. This was a really surprising pick by Ernesto. Grant's ears are going to perk.
Uh-oh.
The Hunt.
Uh-oh, we're going on a hunt.
We're going on a hunt. It's their third album with a completely different line. So with the Hunt, by the third album, there was like one guy left from the first album. Like they just kept changing members. I think that's probably what did them in. Was every album you got different lineups.
Yeah. I think I have it on 8-track.
I have all 3 on CD. I ended up buying them when they were reasonable.
You did?
Yeah, I got all 3 albums on
okay.
CD. So there's a different singer on all 3. It's really strange.
Ernesto's looking for his H. Where's my H's at?
Where's my H's?
I know I have it. Somebody told me about it, and I got it on 8-track.
Below your Humphrey Bogart one.
I got some Kelly Savalas.
The only the only band member to play on all 3 was the drummer, and he was the drummer for Max Webster.
Oh, wow.
He left after the first Max Webster album to join the Hunt. Probably was a mistake, because Max Webster kind of became pretty big in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's another band Grant kind of turned me on to. I didn't know nothing about them before.
Well, I have Back on the Hunt.
Okay, wow, that's cool.
That's
Where
crazy.
did you manage to get that? Like that's
searchy, man, searchy.
I like their album covers. Their album covers are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, all 3 of the albums are great.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm echoing. I'm echoing Max. I'm echoing Max. I'm echoing Webb.
Yeah. I mean, the Hunt. Everybody talks about him. Ken was talking about him. We used to always banter about the Hunt on Grant's show and everything. So it's great to be able to put a song on that people like, and and I.
This is a great song, "Show the World." This is a great rocking song.
Very good, yeah.
The way he sings it kind of weird. He's like, "Show the world." The way he was weird. He sings it with like a lisp, like it was strange, really weird.
Yes,
the way he sings it, but yeah, very odd.
Great vocalist, yeah. And
you
didn't hear about these guys. See, in California, you didn't hear about the Hunt.
You didn't hear about them here.
Really?
No.
Wow.
You ask any Canadian, they'll be lost. These guys they were nothing here.
Wow.
Again, different lineup from album to. So the first album, there's 5 guys. So there's I think 6 band members or something on the first album.
Oh,
so let's see. We got here. I'll do a little history corner on the Hunt here. Canadian bands. I should use this website. It's actually there's a website called Canadian Bands, and there's a list of them.
Oh, okay.
CanadianBands.com. Here we go.
I'm on the Hunt.
So we got, on the eve of entering the studios to record a 3rd album in 1977, Toronto-based Dillinger fell apart and regrouped shortly after, dubbed the Hunt by manager Cliff Hunt. So they were named after the manager.
Ooh, bad sign already.
So you're going to name the band after me. Yeah. Centered around vocalist keyboardist Jacques Harrison, and guitarist Brian Gannon and Paul Cockburn, or Cock, I don't know how he says it. The band was rounded out by drummer Paul Kearsey and Jerry Mosby, coming on bass and keyboards. They toiled on the Ontario B circuit while reworking some material by other tracks. So where we see the So, but unable to get on board with any major tours, one by one, members lost faith. It's been a year. Within a year, only Gagnon and Kersey were left. So the guitar player and the drummer. So the one guitar player and the drummer within a year. Within a year of the first album coming out.
Yeah.
So they were down. They lost. Yeah, there's a 5-piece. They lost 3 out of their 5 members within a year of the first album.
Wow.
So they lost their singer, a guitar player, a bass player, and then
took some time between albums too, right?
Yep. So then with enough material for a second album, they recruited guitarist Paul Dickinson to round out the group, and they worked out the kinks in the new live act. While Back on the Hunt was released in April '80. They covered It's All Too Much by the Beatles and briefly cracked the Canadian top 40 with their cover of It's All Too Much, which I don't ever remember ever hearing on the radio, so sure, I guess.
Yeah.
And Standing in the Road. Despite some short-term FM airplay at home, the record again went largely unnoticed. And then the guitar player left.
Yeah.
From the first album, so now they're down to just the drummer from the first album on the third album. And
now
so
there's an album.
He was replaced. So yeah, it's just crazy.
There's a group that needs a box set badly.
Yeah, they agree right there, all 3.
But you can get all 3 albums though, and the CDs have like 12 bonus tracks. So okay. So and it's all new, like different material. Like yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, another band that should have made it, but again, with that, you keep changing your lineup all the time. It's just
hard to do.
It's like and it's not like just one guy left. It's like, oh, okay, we can replace him. It's like you lost all at once 3 out of 5 guys gone from the first album.
Yeah, it's a wonder they even made a record after that, really.
And then after that second album, your other guitar player leaves, and you're down to just the drummer.
They're all pretty distinct too. I guess it's because of the lineup changes, but you know.
And I think on the third album, they're a 3-piece.
Oh wow!
They didn't even bother replace. Yeah, so they went from like a 5-piece on the first album to a 3-piece by the last album. So it was just complete mess. But it's just
I wonder whatever happened to them guys.
So yeah, third album here, Thrill of the Kill, and the song is "Show the World." The great heavy metal song, 1982. So
wait, Webb wants to know how old am I?
Not a day over 21.
I'm sweet 21. No.
He told me his age in private, but I don't know. I don't know if you want to show the world your age.
Does it rhyme with anything?
I did. I just posted it.
It rhymes with 46.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It doesn't really rhyme, but it doesn't. 56. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, Show the World, and this is the album cover here. Let's see, we got it.
Cool cover.
There we go. Yeah, really cool. I know it doesn't rhyme. 46 does not rhyme with 56. I know.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Yeah. All right, so Show the World.
Show the world.
Show the world. Yeah, he sings it
My
so
world.
weird. So
I
weird.
don't think I'll ever hear the word world the same
Ever
way.
again. It's weird. Yeah, that's why the way Mike Reno sang, right? He kind of added these weird
He
pronunciations
totally
to words.
sounded like Reno. After
Sounds
he
like
said that. I was
after
oh.
hearing that, even the music, it's like the more rockin' side of Loverboy.
And Webb mentioned Sweetheart. They kind of.
I like Loverboy. I don't know. People say them.
Well, yeah,
Don't-
I do too. I don't.
Don't listen to Kevin Dubrow. He did an interview where he said they're the Mickey Mouse of rock and roll or something. He made
The
some
Mickey Mouse of rock and
Oh,
roll.
that Kevin Unibrow, I tell you.
Yeah, he put his foot in his mouth.
I think the
That's
problem with Mike Reno was that, in California,
He's a great singer, Mike Reno.
they got a bad rap because of the style that they're playing, and over here they kind of like.
At the end of the day, they were just a rock band. Everyone here is working for the weekend, but there's so many other great songs.
Yeah.
Even "Turn Me Loose," I don't get tired of hearing that with that riff
Right.
and that part where he does the really high scream. He's a great singer.
What would you rather hear? Turn Me Loose or Rush?
Turn Me Loose. Depends what Rush song. I mean,
Well, I was gonna say
Tom Sawyer. Like,
Tom Sawyer.
I'd even say Turn Me Loose before that.
By the way, that's BM Bolt's favorite song.
What? Turn Me Loose?
No, Tom Sawyer.
Show the world.
Oh, Show the World. Yeah, you got to wear your bandana if you're going to play
He came when he
Loverboy.
left. He just wanted to see if you were okay or not.
Or old,
I
yeah. He was saying,
I know.
World. Webb, what are you doing? Just in the chat. You want to join us? I can give you the link. I'll post it here. Here. Come
Tell
hang
him
out.
to join us if he wants. We're just hanging out. We're just
Come-
playing.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah.
We're showing the world the music of the hunt.
Yeah.
War Road.
World. Yeah, that is weird the way he sang that.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Good song. An album and a band that nobody talks about.
No.
Nobody plays that much.
Nobody talks about these guys. I mean,
Yeah, if Ken and Grant and them guys didn't talk about him, I wouldn't even know about him. I mean, I'm sure
Right.
Sydney, when I met Sydney, he probably would. He probably would.
I think Ken was the one that was talking about it.
it's my
Oh yeah, I know.
problem.
That's what I'm saying. I think Ken got it, and then Grant found it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Yeah, upcoming now is the one that everyone wants to hear. I hope Ken is here. Next one is You Got Living. Yeah.
You got living.
You Got Life. With Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush from
Yeah.
it's probably my favorite
Look at that
Mahogany
man, boy.
Rush album. My favorite Frank Marino was probably Power of Rock and Roll, but as Mahogany Rush, I would say What's Next.
Yeah.
yeah.
This whole album, let me tell you, this whole album is good.
This whole album is great.
Oh.
It's a 10 to me. No, there's not a bad
Yeah.
song. It's the one where they're changing I don't know what they're changing on the car, but
Oh, they're changing the motor out. and
tearing
they're
up. Looks like they're
tearing
just
it apart, the hot rod, the dragster, I mean.
Of course, you got the 8-track. Of course.
Yeah, dude, I have the whole. I told you what I did. I sent the whole collection to Frank Marino, right?
Nice.
And they posted it on his website.
That's cool.
I was like, oh, cool, they posted it.
Okay, Webb. Yeah, this is.
The thing about Frank Marino that a lot of people don't know is that forget about all those cliches you heard about him trying to be Jimi Hendrix or the ghost of Jimi Hendrix and all that nonsense. Because he already explained that it had nothing to do with Jimi Hendrix. It had nothing to do with him being in the body inside of Jimi
That
Hendrix.
was so ridiculous.
That was one of the weirdest tales ever.
Yeah,
And,
it's very strange. That the soul of Hendrix entered him or something. Just
Yeah.
strangest thing.
But you can't deny how amazing he sounds and how his
Yeah.
playing is just out there. You know what I mean?
Well, people talk about him as a great guitar player, but no one mentions him as really as a vocalist. And he's a great singer too.
Yeah.
He's got that great bluesy, almost like Pat Travers, but a little bit. I'd say he's a better singer. He's just
Yeah.
great vocals. Great singer too.
And we wouldn't. I'm telling you, with the blues revival that happened in the '90s, I think that's what happened with. I got into Frank Marino
Yeah.
when I was listening to the blues,
Okay.
and then I heard some songs, and I'm like, "Hey, this sounds pretty good." And I got into it, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is good stuff, dude."
Yeah. But yeah, this is probably my favorite song off this album.
But here's the crazy thing.
Excuse me.
Here's the crazy thing. His song "Strange Dreams" was the most popular song in the radio.
Strange Dreams. Yeah, that was a. huge hit.
That was the most popular song playing on the radio over
That's an
here.
okay song. It's all right.
No, I know. It's just like the most commercial.
Yeah, that's
That
kind
was
of
the one.
It's an okay song.
And because of that song, everybody just knew Frank as just, the AOR type guy. And really think about
It's
all
a
the other
decent
stuff he played.
song, but he's done like great like hard rock stuff too. Like he's a great guitar.
Yeah. And you got to remember, he was a prodigy. He started young.
Yeah, like that first album, Maxoom, and he was 19. By the time he was like 21, this guy already had like 3-4 albums under his belt.
Yeah.
It's insane
How
when
lucky
you
are
think about it.
How insane is that to be that young and to be a prodigy and to be already 3 albums in? You know?
Yeah. Because he's a guy you would think would be like in his 80s, but I think he's only in his 60s right now. Like he's because his career started so young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think by the time he was 30, this guy probably had like 10, 11 albums. It's ridiculous. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
There's
And
so much
a lot of
great
people
music.
don't know this too, that in the 70s, when they were having those guitar battles with him and Ted Nugent, those were legendary. People talk about that, you know? And
Oh yeah.
you hear those stories and you're like, you wish you were there while they were doing this stuff, you know? All this stuff was going on.
He has a little bit of David Lee Roth in his voice sometimes because he'll do like these weird he'll do these weird like, like
right,
this weird.
right. Yeah.
But this is older, right? So
Yeah. And the
So-
blue, that blues sound is always there. Even though he's done jazz, he's done prog,
it's just
he's
great
done a
guitar
lot of
playing.
stuff that a lot of people don't really do.
Yeah, well,
And he mixes it up.
Strange Universe was all over the place. It was a weird album too. So
Very weird, you know, and very psychedelic.
Yeah, that
When
one
we talk about psychedelic,
pretty out
from
there.
everything you see, he seems like a really stand-up guy too. Like
yeah.
so, yeah, we're gonna play this one. You Got Livin'. So this is a great song. This is probably my favorite song that you picked out of this whole thing, Ernesto.
Cool.
Great song. So yeah, Frank
And I could
Marino.
have picked like 1,000 of them. Believe
Yeah.
me.
Look at that album cover.
I love that album cover.
And doesn't
man.
this guy, oddly enough, the guy that's kneeling down, I'm not sure which band member that is. Doesn't he kind of look like Eddie? Eddie Van Halen? If you look closely at him,
Yeah.
he does. He almost looks like Eddie. Yeah.
And then that's Frank under the car.
I don't know if that's his brother because I know his brother was in the band too.
His brother's name is Vince, I think.
I'm not sure if he was on this. That might be him in the background because he looks a lot like
Kind of looks like
Frank.
Yeah.
Got the mustache, so that's Frank underneath.
Does anybody know what kind of car that is?
A broken one?
No, I think it's a Dodge Omni. I think.
Do you think Frank still has that?
Oh my God.
I don't think it runs anymore.
No,
Yeah, I don't know. People say it's a horrible album cover. I like it. I don't know.
I like it too.
Catches your eye. It's really cool. But yeah, from the album What's Next? So Trans Am. I don't know.
No, that's Sammy Hagar.
Yeah,
Highway Wonderland.
yeah. I wonder if this. Yeah, will this car drive 55? I don't know.
Probably faster.
54 on a good day.
Won't drive at all the way looks like they're taking it apart.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, You Got Livin'. Great song.
Hey!
Yeah, another great one.
Yeah.
That's a great song, man.
That's awesome. That's probably one of his best songs. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's a great song.
And then you hear it when you hear it live, go listen to it live, and then it
Yeah.
blends into the Mona, I think, and it just man,
Mona's it's a heavy song.
oh, it's just amazing, man. It just blows you away. You're like,
The version on double live CD. That's good stuff.
oh yeah, just amazing, man. Just fluid.
Like I said in the chat, man, he's just one of them guys. The people who listen to the big rock bands, they don't think about him.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Him, but.
Well, because everybody usually what do they don't think about a guitar guy because everybody either mentions what's his name from Rush, Alex. Is it Alex?
Yeah.
Alex
Lifeson.
Yeah, or they talk about
Rick too. I mean, he was
Alex Lifeson, Rick Emmett. People talk about these guys in Canada, but no one really brings up Frank Marino, even in Canada.
No.
Yeah, at least Frank could do both. I mean, he could sing great and
yeah,
play great.
Yeah, I think he retired for like health reasons, and he did. Yeah,
I think that 70s stuff. I think he just got better and better as it went on.
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I like universe like Maxim and all that stuff, but this stuff is like miles above that to me. I mean,
now you got to understand, Yngwie Malmsteen didn't come onto the scene until 1982.
Yeah.
So from 1982, he changed guitar and everything. But Frank Marino was already doing this stuff, man. He was already doing psychedelic stuff and
him and Uli Jan Roth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They have a very similar. I think they have a very similar styles. Him and Uli.
Right.
Very innovative players.
Even though Uli Roth has never done a blues album, but I think he would be amazing if he did a blues album.
He could do it, yeah.
Yeah.
But Frank had both. Uli's not a singer, and he'll tell you that himself.
Right.
Hellcat, come on. It's the best vocals I've ever heard is Hellcat.
Oh boy.
Hellcat. It's almost like Dylan trying his idol. Yeah.
But that just goes to show you because of that time frame. It's like when Hendrix died. When Hendrix died, boom! There was a time period that nobody played as good as him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like 70 to like 72 or 73 or.
Yeah, it wasn't until Eddie came into the scene and changed it, and then Yngwie Malmsteen kind of like came into the multiverse and jacked it all up. You know what I mean?
I would argue. Well, I'd argue Rory Gallagher.
Rory Gallagher, of course.
He was there right in like 1970. You got to watch that old with Taste. Oh my God, there's footage of him in like it might be 1969, 70-ish, where he's doing What's Going On. It's like a 9-minute song. He's just going nuts and he's riffing out and he's doing the vocals. The drummer's just going freaking crazy.
Well, that's another guy that nobody talks about either.
Rory, we got to do a Rory Gallagher show, a best song show or something. You got to join us for that one. Would you think you'd be able to tackle that? Go through all of his albums and pick a favorite song?
Hard one. We'd have to do like the best songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pick a favorite song from each album.
That would be good.
Would you do that one?
I think we could do that.
Yeah. It's not that many albums, but I think maybe 12 albums. So you're only talking about 12 songs. So So it wouldn't be that bad if we did just the three of us. Yeah, Rory would be a fun one.
Oh, yeah. He's just like amazing, man. I'm telling you. Even Hendrix said that Roy Gallagher was the best guitarist he's ever heard. And that's from Hendrix.
Yeah.
So that tells you a lot.
Yeah, he was like asked in an interview. He said, "What's it like being the best guitar player in the world?" And he said, "I don't know. You'll have to ask Rory Gallagher."
Well, to be fair, guys, I've heard him say
that. I don't know really how. Gibbons, I know he said that there was Billy Gibbons. I think he just liked basically. It was awkward, right? Like, because Hendrix was actually pretty modest.
Oh yeah, he didn't think he was that good.
And humble, so it's just like it's a weird thing. People are telling you, "What's it like being the best?" It's like, okay, calm down.
Well, that's what they used to tell Eddie Van Halen, and Eddie Van Halen would be like, "Oh, I'm not the best," and this and that. He would say,
"It's weird, right? Like, no one's really gonna sit there and saying, yeah, well, unless it's like maybe Gene Simmons or something."
Unless you're Malmsteen.
Malmsteen. What's it like being the world's best guitar player? Oh, it's great. I love it. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. It just, I mean, but like you gotta understand, when we were growing up in the 80s and Malmsteen came on the scene, it was like totally blown everybody away.
She's got a signed Rory Gallagher record.
Oh,
he wrote "Happy Birthday." He personalized it. Wrote
Oh,
"Happy
wow.
Birthday" from Rory on her. They went to go. They passed it up on stage.
Uh-huh.
They didn't see him sign it, but how they know it was signed? They had
Yeah.
2 albums that were signed.
Uh-huh.
The 2 albums had a different drummer. So the drummer that Rory was with at the time didn't
Yeah.
sign the one album because he didn't play on it, but he signed the other one. So it's kind of how they know that it wasn't fake, and the guy that she handed it to on stage didn't just do it himself.
Yeah.
Because the drummer that was on there didn't actually play on the one album. So one of them was signed by all 3 of them, and then the other one was only signed by the bass player and Rory. But Rory wrote "Happy Birthday"
Oh, wow.
to her on there. So
That's cool.
Really cool to have that.
Yeah. I mean, how much? I bet you don't see that much stuff by him signed that that often.
No.
You know?
It probably is, right? Yeah, it was a small venue in Toronto. It was great being. Yeah, man. If that guy didn't die, so I probably would have seen him if he didn't die.
Yeah.
So it was another tragic.
Yeah.
It's a shame because he in an interview so easygoing and down to earth, and Alex Lifeson. I was watching an interview with Alex Lifeson, and he was talking about Rory.
Yeah.
I guess Rory Gallagher was, at one point, Rory Gallagher was a little bit bigger than Rush early on in the 70s.
Yeah.
And he took Rush out on the road. I think it might have been like 74, 75. They might have only had that first album.
Right.
So it might have been back with John Rutsey, I think it was. And Rush was opening for Rory. And then when Rush blew up in like 1980, obviously with moving pictures and becoming huge, they brought Rory out to open up for them.
Oh, wow.
So I think he toured with them in like 80, or it might have been Signals tour, but it was around that time when they got really big, and Rory opened for them. And Alex Lifeson said him and Rory just hit it off, and they became good friends. And said he was really upset when he found out. Like he said, I just sat there crying when I found out Rory died. Like he was very close with Rory Gallagher. So
yeah, that guy's a legend, man. He's
Oh yeah, Rory was great.
When I talked to this Irish guy, and he came to our store where we work, and then he said, "Oh, I know about Rory." And the guy asked him, "Did you like Gary Moore?" And he goes, "I never heard of him." I'm like, "Oh man, you're an Irish? You don't know Gary Moore?"
You're Irish?
It was amazing that he didn't know who Gary Moore was, but he knew Rory Gallagher, but he didn't know what Gary Moore.
That's really weird. That's strange.
And he was Irish.
That's like, do you know what St. Patrick's Day is?
I know.
I was like, what? It's really weird.
It kind of blew me away that he didn't know who Gary Moore was.
Do you know who Thin Lizzy is? Like, it's very strange. Like you would think.
Well, they do know Thin Lizzy, but he didn't know Gary Moore, which
did he say I love you too?
Yeah. Crazy, man. And I was gonna pick some Gary Moore, but I wanted to do something different, so I stayed off from that because I figure we're gonna do a Gary Moore show pretty soon, or when we have a chance,
Yeah. So this next one, Ernesto's going to show that he's not just violent, because he's been picking all violent songs here.
Yeah.
This next one's a little bit of a softie, and features a member that we just did a nice little memorial for in Paul Chapman. So the song is "A Fool for Love" from 1983, from the album Making Contact. Paul actually plays guitar and bass on this song.
Right.
Him and Neil Carter, the rhythm guy, kind of went back and forth playing bass
Pete was out
on certain songs, but Paul did all the lead work. So, but he plays bass and lead guitar on this song. It's kind of a ballad, but it's still a great song.
Yeah.
So
the first time I heard this was on a compilation.
Okay.
It was a compilation called "The Best of the Rest," and you could still find it on CD. And it's a really good compilation because it's all the '80s stuff, and it's with Paul Chapman and stuff. And I'm like, good stuff, man, good stuff. I mean, we all like Michael Schenker, but this stuff with him, with Paul Chapman, it's really
like my favorite UFO album is "No Place to Run." Logan's is "Wild, Willing, and the Innocent." So there you go. We got both of our favorite UFO albums.
Yeah, that's a good compilation. You should get that one. Pick that up. That's a good one.
Yeah. Paul was
great player, man.
And it was fun. It was great doing that interview with Johnny Webb and hearing that he was such a great guy too. And that video is actually skyrocketed. I think last I checked, it was like 218 views, and we just did that on Monday. Like,
Yeah.
that's actually one of our most. That's I think our most successful video so far.
Good stories too. Everybody had great stories.
And
Yeah.
his daughter Brittany Chapman actually commented on the video saying it was great. I loved hearing this. It was a great interview. Thanks for doing this. It was really cool seeing Paul Chapman's daughter there commenting in the chats.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad you guys did that because he doesn't get that much recognition, you know.
No, and it's a shame because great guitar. I think he got the short end of the stick, right? People just thought, oh, it's the guy replacing Michael Schenker. It's like, well, it's a great guitar.
Well, it's what a lot of people.
You're not going to be crap if you're replacing Michael Schenker. They're not. It's a UFO. They're at the end of the day. I know UFO wasn't huge at all, but still, they're a professional band. They're not just going to get some guy off the street corner to be in their band.
Yeah.
Like, Paul's just phenomenal.
He is. He was a great guitarist, man. Great guitarist.
Like, I want to do like a spoiler alert, but I want to do like a cover song show where we talk about our favorite cover songs.
Oh, okay.
Mystery Train might be my number one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
song. Kind of a cover of an Elvis song, but not really because it's actually an old 50s song that's even older, so it's just like an old blues song. But starts off with that Train I Ride, and you're thinking like, okay, this is just like a 50s song. But then it kicks in and this gets really fast, and there's that great soloing in there. It's a great cover. Yeah.
Great song. Yeah.
It was fun to do that show. It was great talking to guys that knew Paul.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm bald.
Look who's in the chat.
Well, I was bald on Sunday, Kiefer. I had this haircut.
I'm bald too.
Well, look, I'm older than all you guys, and I still got my hair.
Yeah. We gave our hair to Ernesto.
Yeah.
Logan's bald. He's lost a few more hairs. I think he's going bald.
Yep. Don't listen to us too much.
You know why I still have my hair? I'm going to give you the secret. I never wore a cap.
Well, yeah, never wore
that does make your. Yeah, I don't wear hats either. That does.
I hated wearing hats because
or even tying it back and
Well, because I used to have long hair, but I used to put it in a ponytail.
That makes it fall out too, though.
Yeah, but what happens is, when you had long hair, you put it in a ponytail, it's pulling your hair back.
Yeah.
But with the hat, your scalp wouldn't breathe. So I was like, oh, dude, I don't want to lose my hair. Hats are for morons.
So Men Without Hats were so are you trying to say the band Men Without Hats were geniuses?
Probably.
The most intelligent band in the world because Men Without Hats, so they must be like the smartest guys.
I know.
Oh, that's funny.
But anyways, let's play that damn song because it's a great song.
A Fool for Love. Yeah, I want to see Ernesto with long hair. You got to show us a picture of that.
Oh yeah, I gotta find one. Yeah.
Could you still grow it out if you tried? Like, would it grow long or?
Yeah, but my wife will kill me.
Shave it while you're sleeping.
I could probably grow it, but it'll take me years, man. I don't know if I want to go through that again.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so yeah, Fool for Love by UFO from 1983. Let's see. This one's got lyrics to go with it, so.
She told me her story, hoped I would understand, and I listened closely as anybody can, but there's a distant look that's in her eyes, and as the nights get longer, alone in bed she cries. My baby met a man on her first date, stole
I keep clicking the wrong one.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Cool stuff.
So yeah, that was a great song. Just
Yeah.
kind of a ballad, but not. It's kind of in between, like just.
It's kind of like a tragedy because if you listen to the lyrics, it's about a girl that he knew who thought she was going to be clean, and then she didn't. She didn't take care of herself, and she went down.
There's a lot of stuff like that in that Chapman era, like with Snow and Neil Carter writing them lyrics.
Yeah.
A lot of downbeat.
Great solo. It's not like a fancy fast solo, but it's a great like little solo that's thrown in there, and it's.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful song, man. It just everybody was on par. That band.
He's right up there with lyric writers to me.
Oh yeah. That's a good album. A lot of people may not like that album, but it's a good album.
I don't think there's a dud in any of those Chapman records.
No, I look at Sydney. I think he froze.
Yeah, disbelief that we believe this way.
I know.
That's probably not good. He's the music man.
I know. He got frozen because of our review. He couldn't believe it. He's in shock.
I played Making Contact before we interviewed them guys on Monday, and yeah, it's a pretty underlooked record.
Yeah, it is.
I think even Mechanics kind of is too.
Really. I think so too.
I mean, besides the writer, I forgot how good the writer was, man.
That's well, Neil Carter is good. He was in Gary Moore's band.
Neil Carter really kind of helped Phil write a lot of that stuff at that time. And he brings like the saxophone element to it that wasn't in the part with Schenker,
Yeah.
It's kind of more like American Heartland kind of, they do that kind of thing. But they do it well, I think. Well, like Cindy said, Wild, Willing, and Innocent. I love that album, man.
Yeah. And you remember they had what's his name was producing their albums back then.
The
guy from the Beatles.
Had No Place to Run.
Yeah, the guy from the Beatles, right? Yeah. So there was good production, man. And it's almost like a Beatles-ish lyrics, that sound almost. It's like it's beautiful, man. Beautiful writing. It's just like, man, that you don't see that type of songwriting anymore, man.
No.
Well,
they got the Beatles kind of harmonies and the short, concise solos. And
the only people who are doing this type of music now is all in Europe, man. All the AOR bands
like America. I mean, they couldn't get caught arrested here.
Yeah,
playing that kind of.
And it's kind of sad that UFO can't, play anymore. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know if they're taking a hiatus or whatever, but I wish they would get together, even if they have Vinnie Moore playing guitar,
Yeah, well, even the Vinnie Moore albums are great, man. I mean, most of them. I really like You Are Here. I think that's the one I like the best.
Yeah.
From that period. And you got Jason Bonham on drums, too. That's pretty killer.
Yeah. I mean, I think they can still do it. I think it's just a matter of
film. It's sad, too, man, because the last thing they put out was a covers album.
Yeah.
Covers album. I mean, Phil Moggs' band's album was really good. I don't know if you heard that, Moggs Motel.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Oh, man, that was good stuff. That's better than the last couple UFO ones to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he was he had a heart attack and he was trying to get better and stuff.
Yeah, I think he came back really well from it,
Yeah. He's one of those singers that, man, nobody talks about, dude. Everybody,
Oh, yeah.
It's sad. It's like you want to always bring up Phil Mogg because he's a great singer. It's just
he's got so much emotion to his vocal,
Oh yeah.
Listen to like Try Me on Lights Out. It's like,
yeah,
wow. Talk about like the singer and the guitar player just matching each other perfectly on that song.
Yeah.
And Schenker solo.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's so many great songs. These Kids. Oh man. Great song, dude.
Yeah.
Great songs.
Yeah. Sydney said he's resetting his internet. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he wanted me to tell you to talk about the last tune that you picked.
Oh, okay. So the last song, it's Robin George. Now a lot of people don't know who Robin George is, but
I do not know who Robin George is.
Oh, okay. So he's kind of like I would say he's kind of like the Rick Springfield of Europe.
Oh, okay.
He's very poppy, but he's also could be hard and heavy at times. And he's also written. He also did some music with Phil Lynott.
Cool, man.
So yeah, he did some, and then they released an album that he did with Glenn Hughes. So Glenn Hughes and him did an album before. I think they released it after he passed away.
Wow.
Because I think he passed away in 2015. So they released all this stuff of his recently. Now this album that we're gonna play right now is from his second album. It's called Dangerous Music.
Cool.
And the first album is called Dangerous Music also, but the second one is number 2. Great album, very high energy songs. He was, like I said, he was very popular in Europe. He used to always play Top of the Pops and all that stuff.
Nice.
And he's got a great vocals, great guitar sound. He's very much, I mean, Phil Lynott loved him. Phil Lynott wanted him to join Thin Lizzy.
Really.
Huh?
That's all I really need to know. I mean, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, there was that influence that people liked about him in his sound and everything. And, you know, when you hear him, you'll be like, oh, okay, I understand. I get it, you know? So
that's cool, man. Yeah, if he's kind of like Rick Springfield of Europe, man.
Yeah, I would, that's how I would say it, because he's just got that voice and he's got that image, you know?
Yeah.
So
cool.
That's basically what I would say.
Yeah, whenever we get the host back, I guess we'll play it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody in the comments wants to give us
Nobody
a Q&A
say
after some stuff or whatever.
Nobody wants to say anything. But yeah, hopefully you'll like it. And like I said, it's not heavy. It's not that heavy, but it's a great song. And
that don't matter to me much, man. I mean,
well, you got to listen to his albums. You'll see especially that stuff he did with Glenn Hughes and some of the stuff he did with Phil Lynott is kind of rare.
What time period are we talking? Like in the 80s, Ernesto, mainly, or?
Yeah, 80s stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that was annoying.
Look at that.
You're back.
The host came back.
Ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
Robin George.
Yeah.
Ernesto was talking about the last song. I'd never heard of this guy before.
Yeah, me neither. I was like, okay, cool. I'll have to go back and watch everything that you just said now.
Yeah, we talked about UFO for a little bit.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I think it's my modem. It has nothing to do with the internet work, so it's just the stupid
that
modem.
Collins Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It happens.
That's fine.
Yeah, it ain't no big deal.
All right. At least, you know what? At least it doesn't. At least it keeps going, and it doesn't, like, because I'm the host. At least it doesn't just kick me out and end the stream. It keeps the stream going at least.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be so annoyed if it ended the stream. Can you imagine? All right, so yeah, last song here called "Dangerous Music." I'm sure Ernesto already talked all about it. So. All right, so I'll go back and watch that. So we got, let's see. Hope it's already playing. All right.
You have to rewind it.
Yeah. All right. Is that screen? Dangerous Music. This guy's got short hair.
Yeah, he looks totally different in this picture.
He's not a headbanger.
And he passed away, right? You said? So.
Yeah, 2015.
Oh, okay. It's 10 years ago. Okay. All right. So yeah, Robin George.
No 8 tracks. Yeah.
that was a cool song. That was a fun song.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in a band with Byron. That's cool.
Played an airstrike together for a second.
The Bolts.
Yeah. His most famous song is Heartline. Now, Heartline is the most commercial one. That's like
that one charted, right, Ernesto?
Yeah, that's the most famous one. That's a good song too. It's kind of poppy, but it's got
that on that album.
Huh?
Is that on that record?
No, it's on the first one, the first Dangerous Music.
Does he play the keys or no?
I don't know if he plays the keys. I'm trying to remember. I saw the video. I don't think he plays the keys. He just plays guitar and sing.
Okay.
So does he do the lead? Did he do the lead work? Do you know?
Is he the only guitar player? Does he have another guy with him?
I think there's another guitar. I think. I'm not sure.
You have to look
it up. If you go online, you go on YouTube and look it up, you'll see him playing on Top of the Pops or one of those guys.
Good stuff, man. I mean,
yeah, it's a good album. And like I said, the stuff he did with Glenn Hughes is good.
Okay.
And then he did stuff with Phil Lynott. He was going to be in Thin Lizzy, but he had a bail. He couldn't make it. He couldn't do it. And because that's when Phil was going through all the drugs and all that. You know what I mean?
That crazy, man. He worked with Byron, Phil Lynott, you know, all these big names, and like nobody knows his name.
I know, right? He's I'm telling you, he was bigger in Europe than he was in the States over here. But in Europe, they know who he is. Yeah. But check out his first album. It's good. The second album is When Dangerous Music is on there.
Okay.
And they're on CD. On vinyl, you could probably find it. But he has a bunch of other records and stuff. And he's played with everybody from, Robert Plant, John Welton, David Byron, and, Magnum. I mean, jeez.
So this song was 2015?
Yeah, it got released late.
Okay, so that's not an older. Okay, so that's one of his later songs.
Yeah.
Was it recorded in 2015 or was it an old recording?
It was older, and I think they just released it.
So it's like probably early 80s, mid 80s?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Looks like he was in a band called Life, and Dave Holland drummed on that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great songs. Like, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Not songs that, like, he could have just picked, let's play Highway to Hell. Let's play
No, I know.
Play the generic songs, right?
No, I didn't want to play any generic, so I want to play something different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Who's playing Robin George on YouTube?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, who's playing Robin George at all? You know?
It sounds like it does sound like a made up name, really.
Yeah. And very, I would say very Rick Springfield type vibe.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ernesto, when you were
I'm surprised he never tried
that. You kind of like the European Rick Springfield kind of.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he never tried to put like an actual band together with a band name or something. Because like Robin George is not really a promotable name, really.
No.
It's kind of it's too common, like it's too generic of a name, right? Like Robin George is like, okay.
Yeah. He was probably better as a session player, probably.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, he was about to join Thin Lizzy and stuff, but it didn't go through. So, you know,
it probably would appeal more to the U.S. market too, being that kind of music. You know, I mean,
was it before Sykes joined? Was it for Thunder and Lightning?
This was after Sykes. No, after Sykes left. You know, Phil Lynott wanted to do another Thin Lizzy.
Oh,
and that's when Lawrence Archer came in.
Yeah, it's all confusing because then you got Grand Slam and.
Yeah, well, Grand Slam was with Lawrence Archer. Now, Lawrence Archer is a good guitarist.
And he was also in UFO.
Yeah.
They all come together, ladies and
gentlemen. Yeah. I forgot what album, though.
Night Takes and Dangerous Men.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That's a good record, too.
Yeah. And Lawrence Archer's still performing. He's still playing music.
Yeah, I don't mind any of those.
Grand Slam albums, right?
Huh?
I think they still make Grand Slam records.
Yeah, they do. Basically, he rewrote some of the songs that Phil wrote.
Right, yeah.
And it sounds good. Don't get me wrong. It sounds pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It's a great rock song, right?
It is. It's a great song. And I think you got to pick it up on CD if you have a chance because it's a good album. And he's a great singer, and nobody really pays attention.
I'm falling asleep.
Like you said, Aldo Nova, little Aldo Nova.
Yeah, he does sound like he has a little bit of.
Was it ever released on 8-track?
No.
In 2015?
Was. Well, I'm talking about the earlier one.
Oh. No, I've never seen any of it, but I mean, yeah,
So-
pick it up on CD if you have a chance. Go look at the video he did with Pop of the Tops or whatever, and on Dangerous Music. It sounds really good live. Like,
was he on in any like bands, like actual bands, before he was solo or anything? Or
All I
well, I
seen,
think,
all I seen, he was in a band called Life.
yeah,
And
that
then-
one, and then he did a lot of session work with all these other guys.
Yeah.
You know,
did Life release anything?
I'm not sure, Sydney. I'd have to look. I
Or is
mean,
that just
I
like
have to look.
that's just like one of his old bands that he had? Or
Yeah, I think he was better as a solo artist by himself. You know,
been interesting to hear with Lizzie.
yeah. I mean, you imagine what could have happened if they would have got together and did an album.
Maybe it would have been maybe more commercial and poppy, but maybe it would have made them huge. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I mean, because his guitar sound was good. It wasn't John Sykes style, but it was good. It was that sound that you wanted if you want to make it in the States. You know what I mean? If you wanted to be popular.
Really, I would not think UK. I would think he's like a North American.
Yeah.
look at that picture.
Yeah, that's cool.
This makes me feel like he's the one doing the leads to me. Like this picture, it looks
Probably,
Yeah.
he probably is doing the solos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it strikes me as an Aldo Nova type. It's commercial, but there's still that kind of flashy shredding sort of.
Hey, Phil
Yeah.
Efton did an interview with him. So
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, those guys, you don't hear about these guys, You don't hear about them because they're not Eddie Van Halen, Yngwie Malmsteen type guys,
right, yeah.
Yeah, there's some great, like some of these session guys are like better than
There you go.
George.
There's a lot of guys out there. And I'm telling you, Lawrence Archer is one of them too. He's up there,
Are you hinting at guys for your guitar show?
Yeah, pretty much.
There, so we can-
You already got one.
Yeah, I already know what.
That album right there, that one. That's the Dangerous album.
Kind of has the George Michael look though.
Yeah. That's his solo album.
This is the one with Glenn Hughes, then must be
Yeah, that one. It's actually good. Go listen to it.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
if you like
Ernesto,
Glenn
give me
Hughes,
homework
you
left
like-
and right.
Huh?
Giving me homework left and right.
Oh, you gotta listen to it, man. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, he's on my list. Robin George is on my list. I already told you two already.
You put him on your list? Okay.
Oh
wow.
yeah,
Wow.
he's on my list.
You guys made a list?
Well, you have to.
It's only 5. It's not that big of a list.
Well, you gotta really think about it. You gotta put your mind to it. You can't just pop up anybody.
I'm trying to think of who else he threw on there. I wonder if you put Rick Springfield in there because I do think he's a fantastic. Everyone
Yeah,
just
I
knows.
think he's fantastic.
Everyone just like, oh, the Jesse's Girl guy, but he's got actually some great stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever see that Zoot stuff?
Which one?
That band Zoot that he was in before he was
No,
solo?
I've never seen it.
There's a video of them doing Eleanor Rigby,
Oh yeah.
but it's like this heavy distorted riff. It's like this really heavy distorted riff, and he
Yeah.
goes nuts on the solo too. He's not singing; he's just playing guitar. A young Rick Springfield, and he's actually a really good guitar player. He's got an
He
album.
looks really good for his age. I think he's what,
It's
70?
his 70s, yeah.
Yeah.
Check out Comic Book Heroes. It's my favorite album by Rick Springfield.
Oh, okay.
Some
I'll check it out.
great stuff on there. It's just like it's got some guy standing on there as like a superhero on the
Yeah,
album.
I think I've seen the 8-track.
It's like a really good album. There's some great guitar work on there. He's got a great voice. It's weird, different music. It's hard to describe, but yeah.
Oh, he's 75. Wow. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I hope I look good as 75.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude's ripped.
Yeah, he looks good, man.
He went through some tragedies too. He's got
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, he's got a kind of a sad story. He's still with us. Like he's talked about battling like depression and suicidal thoughts and stuff.
Yeah. He's another guy that should have done it. I
But
think he
he's,
should have done a blues album. You know?
Oh yeah, Rick Springfield's guy. He's got some great stuff. Like, he got famous from acting actually more than music, I think, because he
Mr. General Hospital.
was at General Hospital. That's right. He became an actor.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever watched Supernatural.
The TV show?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on that?
There's an episode he plays like he plays like some he plays like a rock star that gets possessed by a demon.
No shit.
He gets possessed by a demon, and he's like supposed to be
Oh,
some
I gotta
famous
check
rock
that out.
star, and he gets possessed by a demon. He turns all evil, and yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
You gotta check that out.
It's Rick Springfield. Yeah, he's another great musician.
Yeah. That nobody talks
A
about.
shame. Everyone just knows him for Jesse's Girl, which is a good song, but like he's got so much other stuff. It's
Oh yeah.
so much better than that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That soundtrack he did with from the movie was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, what is that called? Damn it!
I
can see it. I can see the cover in my head.
Yeah. I have that on 8-track.
Isn't it like heart to hold or hand?
Hard to hold.
He's got a good sense of humor too. I don't know if you ever watched Family Guy. There's an episode of Family Guy, and I got to remind. I got to show that. Yeah, the Iron Maiden Killer Door. Oh, I will show that. So yeah, there's an episode of Family Guy, and they kind of make fun of Jesse's Girl, sort of, because they're. I think you know how they have like those cutaway scenes that have nothing to do with the episode.
Right.
Peter says something along the lines of, "I haven't been this upset since." He references Rick Springfield. So then it goes to like a cutaway scene,
right?
And Rick Springfield's working as a janitor, and he's like, he's sitting there. It is actually Rick Springfield doing the voice.
Yeah.
And he's like just sitting there, like cleaning up. And just cleaning. He's just mopping up something with his mop, and he's like kind of just singing to himself. But he sounds all sad as he's singing, and he's singing, "I wish that I had Jesse's job."
Jesse's job.
It's actually pretty funny. I wish that I had Jesse's job, and he's just kind of singing it to himself, all miserable. But then they see in the credits Rick Springfield. I was like, oh, it was actually him. I'm like, okay, it's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, he doesn't get that much credit.
Got to show that iron. Yeah, so he's able to poke fun at himself. Let's see what we got here. Killer Dwarfs.
Killer Dwarfs.
Drummer showing his Killer Dwarf.
Iron Maiden. Here we go. End of tour pranks.
Eddie did not want to see that.
There we go.
Are you going to be able to play it?
I'll show this. Let's see. All right. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Oh, because I got to share it. That's my big face. All right. Oh, I keep clicking the damn... Where's the... All right. Yeah, here we go. Bit ridiculous, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can bring that horse back out.
They bring
The horse. The horse thing is funny.
Where is this in the maiden stage? A guy runs out, so he wasn't fully naked, but he basically just had like a banana hammock on.
The banana hammock thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
And Logan,
funny.
you should wear a banana hammock.
Just runs out on there and just. Here's the thing where they talk about it, actually.
Logan, next time when you're on Grants, wear a banana hammock.
Oh my god.
That'd be scary, man. I don't know about that.
Let's see.
That
Killer dwarfs talk.
was
Iron.
funny though.
Killer
God,
dwarfs.
you know they must have got pissed off because like Maiden's. I mean, Maiden's known for playing jokes too, though.
That was pretty funny. It didn't seem like they got bothered by it.
No.
Yeah.
This thing where they talked about it. I don't know if this was. Yeah. What is happening? Yeah.
Banana hammock.
That
Banana
was
hammock.
To
just-
get started in data analytics,
Wow.
you don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate
Why does that always come out?
Boots, I liked it. So anyway, we'll pack. We have some. We did. I'm Russ Dwarf from a BC for those out here. And Jessica.
Jessica?
Jessica in a banana hammock.
Did you ever show? Hey, Logan, did you ever show Sydney that album cover that I made for you?
What are you
The
talking about?
Logan band, Young Logan.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
showed
that
Sydney
one.
that, yeah.
Did you ever see the Davy one? I don't know if Sydney saw the Davy one.
I didn't see the Davy one.
No.
Yeah, you did. The Davy
Did I?
one. Davy Creedon's band?
I don't remember.
Oh, with him when he was doing the Ramones cover thing?
No, the one I made.
Well, you like
the
made
AI.
it, you made it,
Oh,
and
I
that
don't
was-
know.
Yeah. And like that Logan band we were talking about that one day.
Where's that band Logan yet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
We changed the name. We called it Young Logan.
Oh,
It was actually a real band. I didn't know.
God.
well, I wonder if there's
a name
anybody
like
in the.
that, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. There's a band that I sent you. That did you see that one? That one with the bad the nasty lyrics.
Yeah.
You saw that one? That's an
Yeah.
actual band. The girl band.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one was a
I can't
trip.
remember who it was though.
Oh,
Huh?
I can't remember what their name were.
Oh, I think they were called the Sluts,
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one album cover. I'm trying to find it. Oh my god! Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, this one. This is a good one. Show this
Oh,
album cover off. Here we go. this is some hair band. The band is called Snatch.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
I'll show this. Oh my god, this is gonna be funny. You're gonna like this. It's on the 50 worst album covers.
Oh wow.
This party's in your mouth.
Oh damn.
What's wrong with that? Come on.
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a one and done.
Very good. Yeah, okay. I don't think Grant. I don't know. Is it? I don't know
How
if it
many
is.
albums do they have?
I have no
How many
idea.
albums is my
Never
snack?
heard of them. I was looking up bad album covers, and this was one of them.
That's a technically one and done.
Yeah. I don't know if it is. They might have more. I gotta go on a music site before I search this. Get other things.
All right. So should we end it?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking it up. This band.
Well, he's looking up how many snatches he can find.
Oh,
So,
probably.
gotta
It's
have
gotta
that
be a
on
one
there.
album deal.
Look at how many snatches I can find. Which band? Yeah, one album.
Yeah.
no, Grant Arthur. Come on, buddy.
Oh, they're from New York. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Davey knows them probably.
Look at
Davey probably.
These band member names. The vocalist, Petey.
PD.
Petey.
He did.
Guitar player, Kelly Sweet. Bass
What was
player,
his-
bass player is Mark Carmona, and Sandy Fox on drums with 2 X's.
Are you the only one that can show images, or can we share?
I don't think you can, but
Oh, okay.
Next time we do a show, that's going to be my background.
the party's in your mouth. The party's in your mouth. From 1985. This may be one of the rarest glam metal albums ever released. Sadly, it sucks big time. Wow, looking at the review of this. There's only four. It's an EP. It's only 4 songs. It's 14 minutes. It's 14 minutes.
It can't be. It can't be as bad as the one I sent you. The girl band.
I don't know. Want to Hear It, The Way She Walks, Starry Eyes, and One Shots. None of the songs are really all that weird title. But that album cover, oh boy. Party Balloons. There you go. It's a birthday album.
There you go.
Yeah, it's coming around full circle. Look at that.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Snatch. Oh my god. Go into the record. Don't go into the record store. Do you have any Snatch?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun doing this, man.
Where they come up with these band names. Oh boy, that's funny. So yeah, this is great. This was fun hanging out.
It is.
Got to do this.
I had fun. Even though it wasn't a big thing, we didn't have to have a big production. I just wanted to turn you guys on to some different music and some different, tunes.
Be checking out some of them albums, man, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's more from that. There's more than,
We got to do this. We got to do this again for Logan's birthday in September now.
Yeah.
He's gonna pick all country songs.
I might do it.
Waylon Jennings Hangout.
Allman Brothers.
Allman Brothers.
Like Travis Tritt.
Travis Tritt. Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. That's not country. Who else is there?
What do you want to call that? Oof.
I don't know. He considers himself country. I don't know.
Country. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, old Tay-Tay. That's what we're gonna play.
Sabrina Carpenter.
I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Lady Gaga.
Okay, that's not country.
We're gonna go country/pop.
Yeah. There we go. Like I was joking with Logan. There's a side show that we could do. Colin's Country Corner.
Colin's Country Corner.
I really think Kiefer knows more country than I do, really.
There you go. Kiefer and Colin's Country Corner.
There you go.
That's funny. I don't know how well that would do. That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, I know.
About 3 views, probably. Give or take.
Ernesto's Emo Corner.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I could do a goth show. Look, we still got to do the Danzig show. I already got the artwork and everything ready. We got to do the Danzig show. You got to get a hold of what's his name and ask him if he wants to join us.
You're talking about Elder Rock, right?
Yeah, huh?
You're talking about Elder Rock, right?
Stephen Elder, yeah. Because he's a guy, I only know the first album. I still got to delve into him.
I think you'd like 2. I honestly think you'd like 2 the best. Personally.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you got to listen to the albums.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. You got to listen to the albums real quick and listen to them.
I do like it. It kind of reminds me of The Cult, because even his voice kind of has that Ian Astbury.
Yeah.
I think after the 3rd album, though, Ernesto, Sydney probably check out.
Yeah.
No?
I think. I mean,
why is it?
I know 4 is a little.
He went like industrial almost, like really good, like 9 Inch Nails kind of thing.
5 is worse than 4 for the industrial.
Yeah.
So,
really?
Yeah. Like 5 is full blown 9 Inch Nails. 4 has hints of 9 Inch Nails.
Which is strange with his voice. Like that's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when he did especially when he did an Elvis cover album.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Did he make them like rock version, like heavier songs, or did he just kind of like straight up covers of Elvis?
Pretty much.
Straight up.
It's weird. That's very strange. Danzig does Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. This was fun to do, and
yes,
it's fun to hang out. And
thanks for coming on, Ernesto.
Just hang out, listen to some music that meant a lot to you. So.
Cool, thanks, guys. It's always fun hanging out with you guys.
Oh yeah, it was fun to do this.
100%.
We need to bring you on the show more. You're barely on any episodes with us, man.
I
think you've only done like one show.
This is the first time I've been on a show on air with Ernesto, I think.
I know, right? It's because we have all these.
Never Surrender. My internet fucked up. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. You were on Never Surrender, and then you had to do your solo show.
Yeah, I think we just have to get our shit together and finish planning our other shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Logan wasn't on for the box set one. Yeah, the only show he's been on, Logan's internet either was off or he wasn't on.
Yeah. So we just got to work on finishing those shows, and we're good to go.
We'll do we got to do a Mahogany Rush one.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Best songs of Frank, include the Frank Marino stuff too.
I wish we could get Ken too. If we can get Ken on there,
man, I keep trying with him.
I think some guy. I don't think he wants to do video. Right? Not everyone does.
Everybody gets shy.
And just to talk about the live shows he's seen. Oh my god.
You tell him to put a mask on.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. This was fun. And yeah, it was great to hang out and just enjoy the night, listening to some good music and just chatting. So
100%.
Yeah, so we'll be back on Sunday. We're doing our little tribute to Jeff Halverson, who sadly passed away in May. So just gonna show some clips of him that he was from episodes he was on the Contrarians, where he talks about certain songs, and then we'll have a second video that's just a hangout playing those songs. So hopefully some people will come on and maybe share some stories. Maybe I've been in touch with some people that were really close to him, so maybe they'll be there in the chat talking about him a little bit. Schnee might come on. He said he'll try to pop on and for a little bit if he can make it, because he was hanging out with him a little bit. So.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, do that. Figured do that for Jeff. So yeah, that's what's coming up next Sunday, and then next week. Is it next week? I guess it would be, yeah. Next week Saturday. Yeah, next week Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, so 12 p.m. your time, Ernesto. A little bit early, but not too early. We're doing best songs of the band Tease, Canadian band. They only got 4, so that's already up there on the channel, the thumbnail. Webb's going to be joining us, and then Dan, oh my God, I should have asked him. I forgot to message him before doing this to ask him how he pronounces his last name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dan Chartrand or Chartrand. I'm not sure how he pronounces his last name.
Right.
Yeah, he's going to be joining us, so that's going to be fun. He'll be new to our channel, so it'll be. There you go, the first album cover.
Cool.
Yeah, so Dan's going to be joining us, and Webb will be joining us. So that'll be a fun one. And yeah, that's what's upcoming. And then I will actually not be doing a show on the 28th or 29th. I will actually be busy those 2 days, so there won't be a weekend show. Maybe we'll try to throw something in during the middle of the week or something, figure something out. But yeah, so thanks everybody for watching. That's coming up next. And yeah, Ernesto, are you appearing on any shows?
No, I've been so busy, man. I haven't been able to do anything, man. Just working, man. That's it.
No.
Working on them banana hammock designs.
Yeah, pretty much. I haven't had a chance to do anything, man. I'm just working, and just pushing out ideas.
I'm glad you came on here and did this with us, man. I appreciate it.
No, thanks.
It was really fun.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you Sunday.
See you guys.